World's 5th major update just came out, and with that, what do you get? A massive freaking lore dump. There's a bunch of lore added on the map. Speaking of which, a whole new floor. We found out what the creators of Garden View Educational Center and Museum look like. We got new trinkets and a bunch of other fun speculations that we're gonna figure out. With that being said, I'm just gonna start off really fast by talking about the new trinkets that are added to the game. As you can see in the bottom left corner, I already have one. It's called the clown horn. And funnily enough, I have it also paired with the ribbon spool. At this point in time, if you don't know, the ribbon spool lets you gain 10% more walk and run speed on even numbered floors, which is typically really good paired with R&D, who on even floors moves ridiculously slow, essentially then balancing out the character. With that being said though, the clown horn does the same exact thing, except it's just on odd number floors, which funnily enough has become my favorite combination, being a distractor. A lot of times you see distractors, you see them run speedy shoes and pink bow. There's an argument to be made for running both. However, for some reason, I just like being able to move faster when walking and running, especially when playing a character like Looey, whose movement speed gets to 5 when he's hurt. Because at that point, you are just so freaky fast. Either way, I think that's enough about trinkets. Let's get into this lore, shall we? Okay, so before I show you the new exciting look of what the characters, or rather the creators of Danny's World look like, let me show you the radio transcript that was on the photo found on the warehouse floor. Breaking news! I just found something literally after I completely edited this video. So what I do, I gotta throw it in here. I just saw what the new updated Danny's World lobby is going to look like. This came out literally 1 hour ago. So as you can see, here is the full picture, and I want to investigate this further. So obviously, the first immediate thing that you notice is Astro and Dandy staring up at the Stellarium, which, if I'm not mistaken, currently is the same in the original dome. Oh, no, it's not. So it is different. So as you can see, it's like the starry Stellarium in this photo. But obviously, as you can see, two important details right here. Obviously, being that Dandy and Astro are just hanging out together. Not too hard to notice right next to it. We see Arthur and Delilah's portraits right there. What does this mean? Well, my brain isn't big enough to piece this together. So let me see what other people that are smarter than me think. Instead, I just get memes. What they're doing right now. Do you like stars? Yeah, they're cool. But you know what's funny is these art designs and things like this, it seems like they're outside, but no, they're still inside a Garden View Center. As the title of it is called, I'm so happy they're friends. Oh, so that's what it is. I think this is the original photo of them two hanging out being friends. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night skies are shooting stars? That's funny. Moonflower fans gonna be feasting with... Can we not? No, we don't need to do that. It's okay. But this was actually found on the Danny's World official merch shop, which you can now buy. And obviously, I'm going to be buying a bunch of these. Ideally, I would want to buy the collection set, but apparently, it's already sold out. What? How did I miss it? How did it sell out that fast? Either way, if you guys want the plushies, show your support. I'm going to be buying a few of these and opening them on live stream. It'll be awesome. It'll be fun. But either way, I just want to show you guys this Stellarium. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program. As you can see right here, we have a radio transcript, and we have four new names that I personally have not heard about. So I want to point out right away at the top, this is the 90-second radio transcript, but the keynote thing here is you can see it says main tune 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's still 5 main tunes. I was hoping that they would maybe allude to there being a new main tune, but no, still the 5. And of course, L1, which stands for lethal, which is Dandy. We know that for a fact. But as you can see, Austin Russo said, hey, didn't Delilah tell one of us to throw out the old founder photos? Which this is pinned on the founder photo, by the way. The founder is Arthur Walton, where Delilah is someone else. I'll go ahead and fill you in really fast after we go through this. But we have Shannon Mendez. Totally thought that said Shawn Mendez. Not it! Devin Reed. All these are new names. We have not heard these names before. Devin Reed says, not it either. Arthur already has me working overtime with Dandy. Okay, so we can assume that these are probably all the different tune handlers. I think this is what this is. So we now know Dandy Reed is Dandy's tune handler. Fair enough. Sam McLaughlin, that's a sick name, says, I'll get to it eventually. Been too busy with Sprout. Can't we get janitorial to handle this? So Sean McLaughlin is Sprout's tune handler. And Veronica Harley says, you've said you've done it eventually forever. And then Sam McLaughlin replies once again, too busy making sure this place doesn't burn down. I need this job. Well, the place didn't burn down, but it got filled with ichor and infested magical creatures. What do you prefer? Why did the Dangerous World Wiki give me an ad telling me to put it bluntly and not drive high? What? Don't do that? Okay, that was weird. So in truth, this isn't a major lore dump, but it does help us connect what tune handlers belong to certain tunes, right? So we now know this is Sam McLaughlin right here, the orange-haired fella. And we now know that this person right here is Dandy Reed. Or not Dandy Reed, Devin Reed. This is Devin Reed. And in case you don't know who Arthur Walton and Delilah are, I'm going to explain it to you ridiculously fast. Arthur Walton is one of the creators of Garden View Educational Center and Museum, and the other being Delilah Keene. It seems like Arthur is the one who designs the tunes and gives them to Delilah to create. And Delilah is one of the creators of Garden View Educational Center and Museum, and the other one being Arthur Walton as well. However, it seems like Delilah is the one who created the tunes and is getting the designs of the tunes from Arthur. And for my own speculations, my own theories, it seems like Delilah was kind of twisting Arthur's mind. It just seemed like she was putting constant pressure on Arthur to do more. And there's also a note right here of something going wrong, essentially, whenever the first tune turned twisted. And this is Arthur talking to Delilah, saying, Delilah, we need to talk. I know you've kept reassuring me that what had happened wasn't due to anything you had done. Yet I feel as if we need to talk about this. You had to have known this could happen to him. You had to have known this would eventually be a possibility. If you did, why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell me? Something like this doesn't just happen. So now, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what these creators finally look like. And then I'm also going to show you afterwards what Shelly's floor looks like and what hidden quirks and kinks there are on that map. This is what Arthur Walton looks like. As you can see, him absolutely mogging outside of the Garden View Park Center. And then coming up next, where the note is posted by the tune handlers, which I want to point out, I'm just saying right now, not only does she look conniving and evil, it looks like she got ichor on her feet, bruh. She is guilty as charged, but not more has came out. And this is what the beautiful thing about this game is. It is still in the alpha, and Quell has said herself that only the groundwork of the lore has been set, but the stage has been set. But there's so much more to come out, and some of our theories and speculations have been around the truth, but no one's been fully right yet. Or is Quell just acting like we don't know? Oh, I found it. Hey, didn't Delilah tell one of us to throw out the old founders photos? I wanted to read that. I'm coming back. Either way, with that now being said, that sets the stage for us to go ahead and explore Shelly's new floor. I'm going to show you my first full playthrough of the Shelly's floor as I got it my first time playing. Well, not my first time playing, but I got it in my live stream the other... You get it. Hopeless, I hope you can get Connie one day. I'm getting it today. Who? Where? How? Okay, there, him and how. You know what? I just realized maybe like staying put and being flabbergasted. Oh wait, this is a new floor. Oh, it's Shelly's room. Guys, I'm gonna go. Okay, I have to inspect. New floor. All right, let's go inspect. Dinosaur, roar. As you can see, we have the evolution bird. Oh, hey, that was the art that Quell teased. All right, let's go ahead and explore some more. You can see the scratch marks on the side of the wall. We got a cool dino. Cool dino. Get a look at that. You can do it. Take a look at that, guys. How cool is that? Very neat. Very neat. We're doing really well. And here's Twisted Shelly. Here's Shelly hanging out, balling out, doing her thing. Ah! Oh God! No. Was that her pebble? That would be oh no. It's hard to see your face. So that was fun exploring Shelly's floor. Obviously, I wish I could have done it more, and I wish there was more lore for us to look into. However, at this point in time, that is all that we know. And if you want to get caught up in all my deeper dives and my theories, I plan to make more theory videos in the future because, simply put, I just love to do it. It's fun, and I love Danny's World, so why wouldn't I? With that being said, I'll see you guys again soon, hopefully with some more lore and maybe some Christmas skins. Either way, I'll see you guys again soon. Later.